Hey, so taking a quick, well, not quick, a few days work trip in San Francisco, and wanted to share basically the same message I shared a few days ago in my video, which is if you're seeing this, this is your sign to go all in. And like I mentioned, all in could mean starting your own business, doing better at your job, starting a new job, starting a new business, whether it could also be your health, your relationship, your well-being, and just doing a quick 360. I love this spot. It's so peaceful at the same time. It's in the middle of basically like the startup software SaaS center of the world. But my point in saying that is now is the time, and if you're watching this video, it is your sign to go all in with your thing, whatever that thing is. And for me, it's no secret that I have a sales position, a managerial position at a company called Xero. What I'm going all in right now is building sales team, building world-class sales teams that help company grows in the B2B space, software, consulting, high-ticket services space. And also I'm going all in with my health and my relationships with my wife, my kids, and my life, really. And I'd like to share 3 things, right? So if you feel like you're wanting to go all in, but you don't know how, or you have fear or hesitation, here's 3 things or 3 steps that I would think about if I were you, if I were in your shoes. Number 1 is fix your mind. For myself personally, I've been held back and I've been limited by the progress in my life and my career and my job and my finances and the money that I make and my health and my happiness, all because of not so much anything external that is against me. It's more the limitations that my mind has placed on myself. So number 1, fix your mindset, and that can take many forms. My business mentor said, get therapy, which I've yet to do, which is one of the really, really good ways to fix your mindset. But I would also add that it's kind of different for everyone. For me, what's been really helpful in terms of fixing my mindset has been number 1, meditation. So 20 minutes a day minimum in the morning. I find that first thing in the morning helps. Number 2, breathworks. Look that up on YouTube. It's kind of like an emerging thing. But those 2 has been really, really, really helpful. And number 3 is journaling. Number 4, and these are not in sequential order, right? I would say things that you can do right now in this moment. Number 1 is meditation. Number 2 is breathworks. Number 3, equally as important, is to put yourself in a situation, in a room, and surround yourself with other people who have done bigger things than you are, because it expands your mind and it shows you what's possible. And so if you're sitting in your basement at home, sorry, my arms are killing me. If you're sitting in your basement at home, on your own, on your mom's couch, right, in your mom's basement, which, hey, by the way, I've done that before at 30 years old. I moved in with my mom. I moved back in with my mom, okay? So if you're sitting at home on your own by yourself, in your basement, it's damp, it's lonely, you don't make a lot of money. If your mindset is not in the right place and you're there alone by yourself, it's really hard for yourself to think abundantly. So the best thing I did in 2023 was I bought a ticket and I flew 10,000 miles from the US to Bali to meet with my business mentor. And it completely changed my life in terms of the progress that I made. But I was also in a room with everyone else in that room who's already living the lifestyle and having the business success that I wanted to create. and it just expanded your vision and your kind of like possibility of what you think is possible for yourself. And so those are the three things to fix your mindset. That's number one. If you don't fix your mindset, you're not going to be able to move forward, because everything starts with with your thoughts, right? Because your thoughts dictate your actions. If you think depressive thoughts and you're depressive and you're not taking action, you're not going to be able to move forward, right? So number one, fix your mindset. Number two is to feed your mind with like quality information. Okay, now this also again can take many forms, but what I would do if I were starting up again, this is kind of what I did. What is exactly what I did. Here's what I would do again. Number two is don't try to start your own business. I think there's a whole guru online influencer pandemic right now, or disease if you will, where everyone's trying to sell a course on how to start your own thing. And that's fine if you already are entrepreneurial, but if you're starting out, you're in your mom's basement, you're depressive, you don't really know what to do, you're a 19-year-old or a 30-year-old like me, didn't know what I was doing, I would actually insert and plug myself into a business that's already successful, and I could learn from that business. So I would get a job as an appointment setter or a sales rep, customer success manager, or customer success rep, whatever that might be, to get you going in that direction. And don't try to start your own business, because there's too many steps at once to learn. So that's what would be number two. Plug yourself into quote unquote like a success system already, right? Like if you're already, like, you know, if you fix your mind, the next thing is you've got to fix your situation and you got to fix your knowledge, right? Knowledge. Get a job with a company that's moving in the right direction, that's growing, maybe in the space that you're interested in. So if you're into fitness, get a job with a fitness coach. If you're into marketing, get a job at a marketing agency. Do whatever it takes, right? It could be customer success, it could be support, it could be sales, it could be appointment setting, whatever, right? Now you're plugged into a system and a process and a business that's already moving and going in the right direction. Number three, I would say, is to invest, and this is going back to number one, invest in your education. So that's coaching, courses, programs, especially online. Nowadays, there's so many places for you to get information, and all it takes is a little bit of the right information for you to move forward. The last thing I'll add as a bonus is have an accountability group, right? Have somebody who's gonna be holding you accountable, but like a support group. So I just started one for myself with my friends. And these are just personal friends I met from college, but I could have started this with the mastermind I was in with my business mentor, right? So this joining, investing in yourself will actually put you in the right room with other business owners who's going to hire you, but also more importantly, you can also have a support network that you can start masterminding with and continuing that progress and that momentum. So again, not to make this video too long, this is your sign to go all in. This is my invitation, my challenge to you to make 2024 the best year you've had and make a lot of progress. Over and out from San Francisco. Cheers.